All right, Josh Mafia, welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are reacting to cops make the worst discovery of their lives. I don't know what the fuck that discovery is, but if you're new to my channel, make sure liking the video and subscribing if you haven't already did that. And grab your snacks, you know what I'm saying, your bev, soda, whatever you want to call it, whatever you need to grab and eat. You know what I'm saying, grab it, snacks, food, whatever. But I ain't gonna waste so much time. We finna hop straight into the video and we're gonna see what was the worst discovery of their life.
Did you see their corpses? They're foaming out the mouth, but they're still convulsing back there. Their wounds healed. Is that normal? That's not normal. They're like black off the mouth.
Put him in the capsule. Put him in the container. I have a big AD. Orders are orders.
What the fuck?
Eating bodies. They're eating bodies.
Eating bodies?
Wait, what?
They're all dead.
Oh.
On October 13th, 2024,
how many is it?
deputies from the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office receive a call from a concerned neighbor who heard about half a dozen gunshots somewhere nearby.
Oh, man.
When authorities arrive at the neighboring residence, they're greeted by 24-year-old Adlai Mestre and clear evidence that something horrific has recently happened in the home.
Ooh, that don't look good
Answers
at all.
about this tragic case wouldn't come easy, not only because of the suspect's bizarre behavior, but because he didn't plan on staying in custody for long.
I'm commanding you. What is he doing? Angel, come on. Open the door.
Whoa. That nigga tweaking.
The following report is based on official police
Oh,
records,
that
and most of
nigga's
the footage has never been seen
freaking
before
out.
until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. Around 1:45 in the afternoon on October 13th, 2024, a 911 call came into the Bernalillo County, New Mexico Sheriff's Office.
And the property adjacent to me I also own, but I rent to a nice family that has been living there for some years. We heard like several gunshots about an hour and a half ago, and thought what we heard was kind of like a dog crying. Anyway, we heard about 5 or 6 gunshots, and then about 10 minutes later, a single gunshot. It did sound close by.
Yeah, somebody's dead for sure.
Paranoid?
The caller, Daniel, said that despite hearing the shots an hour and a half earlier, he decided to text and call the Mestre family first. He also drove to their home and honked his horn several times. When there was no response, he called the authorities. It isn't until 2:50 p.m., about an hour after the 911 call,
I don't know what happened.
that deputies arrive at the
I don't know what
Mestre
happened. I just saw the
family
video.
Sheriff's Office!
Nothing could prepare the two deputies for the troubling encounter they were about to have.
It is, sir. My family rushed me.
Rushed you where?
In my room.
What do you mean?
With a knife.
Come out here real quick then.
Yes, sir.
What are you talking about, dude?
This nigga is already tweaking.
Hold on, don't reach.
No, I do.
Go on, turn around.
Yes, sir.
You're just gonna tell me what's going on, okay?
So,
Give me a second.
My family trying to walk into my room, and they're trying to hit my heart. And my dad had a knife, and my sister had a sledgehammer. And then I killed them. But however, I found their bodies, and their wounds were healed. Okay. Do you want me to show you?
In a minute, okay?
But he just admitted to that shit.
I don't know. Like I shot him in the head, and then they're convulsing. They're in their arms.
What's your name?
Adlai.
Adlai?
Adlai.
Are you okay, man?
Yeah. No, I'm honestly shook.
You shook up?
Yeah. I got a pistol in here. Oh, I was gonna put on my white. It was crazy. Is that normal?
Is that normal?
I don't know what happened. It's like they were trying to hit my heart, and then they were banging on my door. And
You have blood on your hands, dude. What's up with that?
My dad rushed me. I hit him, and then my mom was like, "You need to die." And I was like, "What the?"
Turn around.
If 24-year-old Adlai Mestre's claims seem strange now, they will only become even more bizarre.
No, I can show you where the body gone.
No, just hold on.
Just tell me where they're at, or you're gonna come over here.
Hey, hold on. We have to detain you in a car, okay?
They're over there.
On the right. Okay.
All right.
Are they in the house?
No, it shit looks scary for them. They were biting their arms, and then there was like hot boiling on the ground. Is that normal?
I think.
You keep asking like that's normal.
Did you use that gun at all?
I did.
You did? Against who?
My dad, my mom, and my sister. I don't know what the they were doing.
Wait, he killed all three of them? It sounds like it.
Let's just start it.
Come sit down. We're gonna talk to you in a little bit, okay?
Understood.
After securing Adlai in the vehicle, the deputies returned to the residence.
Sheriff's office! Anyone inside? Come on out with your hands up, open and empty. Looks like there's a lot of blood. Can you give us temperature?
When their announcement goes unanswered, the deputies wait for backup to arrive. However, even from the doorway, it's evident that something horrific has occurred recently. Blood can be seen in pools and smears on the floor and stairs. When backup finally arrives, they prepare to enter the home.
Do you guys want to work with the shield?
Yeah.
How's the dog? The dog, I think it's kennel. Okay.
Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office! Anybody inside? Come out with your hands up, open and empty.
As the deputies make their way through the entirety of the home, they find more blood spatter leading up the stairs, soaked into the carpet, smeared on the walls, and trails of red into the bedrooms.
There's a knife too right there.
Splits, right? We'll take it to the showroom. It's gonna wrap around to the right on the whole hallway. Cool. Check out. There's another hang on here. There's a lot of blood.
Sheriff's Office!
Looks already just dried up.
Looks like someone was dragged.
In another part of the home, they find evidence that one of the family's dogs has also been injured.
Damn.
I think this dog was shot too, so
He shot the dog?
With no sign of Adlai's family anywhere inside, they head into the backyard.
There's drag marks still here.
These are drag marks.
Let's try and stay out of them.
Seeing the daunting expanse of the yard, one of the deputies heads back to the vehicles to speak with Adlai, hoping he can narrow down the search.
Please don't kill me, officer.
I'm not gonna kill you, dude, but I need to know where they're at.
All right, did you see that dog? I can show you.
No.
Okay, so no.
Where are they? Are they inside the house or outside the house?
They're in the backyard. So I was gonna bury them. So
he just
there's a
in the
gate
backyard.
with the trail.
He just
Gate
saying
with the
what he was
trail,
gonna
and then
do.
you're gonna want to take a right, and there's gonna be another gate, and you're gonna go down. I can lead you there.
Give a specific location or...
The deputy passes the information to the rest of his team, and it isn't long before they find Adlai's father, David, mother, Nancy, and 17-year-old sister, Grayley.
Okay.
That shit crazy.
Oh, 3 deceased, 1 possibly looks like a juvenile.
With the confirmation that Adlai has been telling the truth, at least about his mother, father, and younger sister already being dead,
That shit crazy,
the
bro.
deputies search him again before transporting him for questioning.
Did you see their corpses? They're foaming out the mouth. Are they still convulsing back there? Can you find the bodies?
Yeah, we found them.
Their wounds healed though. Is that normal? That's not normal. They're like black out the mouth. Did y'all take a picture? And did you see that driving his dog?
After he's brought to the sheriff's office, Adlai is escorted to an interrogation room where his erratic behavior will only escalate, resulting in a truly shocking and troubling interview.
Cool, man. I'm gonna have him take you out of handcuffs. Go ahead and stand up. Get you out of handcuffs. A little easier if you stand up, okay? So before I take you out, man, no problems, right? You're not causing any problems down here? No problems. No problems? Cool.
While this may be true for now, Adlai will eventually cause the sheriff's department significant trouble.
Just go ahead and hang tight for me. If you need anything, just knock on the door. I'll come back, okay?
After some time alone, during which Adlai barely moved except to seemingly acknowledge something no one else could see, the detective returns again.
Hello. Again. Like I said, my name's Cameron. I'm with the sheriff's office. Okay, so I'm one of the detectives that's out here. Just gonna come talk to you about what happened today, okay?
Almost as soon as the detective returns, Adlai launches into a rambling story.
So, I would like to ask you a few questions about what went down. So, first off, is English your first?
Around 9 p.m. we're like facing, there's like seismic wave. So I was just aiming at cell towers, top of Big Bend, top of Seattle. And, I was hearing a lot of seismic waves and
What
a lot of women were
fuck is he
hurt.
talking about?
Then I helped the woman pull coins out of her vagina and then healed. And got a submarine.
What is he talking about?
The seismic waves would have stopped because they're only down for like 34 seconds. And next thing you know, those seismic waves wouldn't stop. My family starts convulsing. And then 9:30, convulsing. Just lose consciousness.
I don't know what the fuck he talking about.
10, my sister would show up. As I was told. I'm talking about there's doing the illegal rapidness. And then if you look on the police cams and thermal imaging, on one of the dogs, there's no rapidness. So there's like a major catastrophe.
That sounds like it. So let me just.
How many dogs?
What's that?
How many dogs?
How many?
The ones you shot.
I don't know. I haven't been out there.
Can you write down? Sure. Yeah. Can I write some down?
Sure.
So when I continue with knowledge, around 8,
I see it.
9, whatever seismic.
I don't know what this says.
Cell towers, Big Bang, Big Bang. Sure.
It's probably right around this moment that the detective realizes this interrogation will be unlike any other.
So, before we keep going, I just need to make sure you understand a few things, okay? Since why you're here, okay? So we brought you down to a police station, okay? I just want to make sure you understand your rights, okay? Have you ever had your Miranda rights told to you before?
No, sir.
Okay.
First time.
The detective then Mirandizes him, making sure to check that Adlai understands each of his rights before continuing.
Now, tell me what happened inside the house with your mom and dad and sister.
Well, now we have my mom and dad and sister previously. We're dealing with the catastrophe. Next thing you know, I try to leave. And then next thing you know, come over. When I stop, and my family misconsciousness gets there. I had to.
And when you say you had to, what did you have to do?
Kill.
Okay, you had to kill him? Okay.
Easy,
And they lost
bro.
consciousness, and I don't know what they
Just crazy as fuck, bro.
They arrived back. And like half an hour later, eating bodies.
They were eating bodies?
Eating bodies.
And then I had to shoot the dog.
You had to shoot a dog?
The dog was in a cage. Unless it wasn't, I don't know.
During the clearing of the home, one of the deputies noticed something peculiar near the back of the house.
Got a bunch of blood over here. And this was cleaned up.
Another noticed a blood-covered mop.
Is that bleach?
Adlai also mentioned that he shot one of the family's dogs.
This
The animal was
crazy.
transported for emergency medical care after suffering from 3 gunshots.
3,
However, it could
damn.
not survive its wounds and
Wow.
had to be euthanized.
So, where was your dad?
Rest in peace to the dog. Rest in peace to
When you
everybody.
shot him?
That's crazy.
Was he in his room or living room?
I just used thermal imaging camera and you check it.
Well, I'm just asking what you know.
On 55-year road, 55-year road.
Yep, I've got it at the top. Where did you shoot your dad?
I shot my dad in the room.
In the living room?
He just admitting to
Did
all
you shoot him?
this.
Where did you shoot him?
Well, at first I was here, and then I hit him, and then I was like, we're going to open God. And then I killed him.
Where did you shoot him in the head? Did you shoot him in the chest?
I was shot.
What about your mom? Where did you shoot your mom at?
My mom was saying that I killed you.
Though deputies found shell casings at the home, they also uncovered other evidence at the scene, including a bloody meat tenderizer and a knife. After discovering the bodies, some of the deputies at the scene speculated about how exactly Adlai's family was killed.
Shot him then? There were shell casings inside the house?
I don't know if he shot all of them.
There was a knife on the ground too, with blood all over it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if he shot all of them.
What the
In his interview, however, Adlai isn't adding much clarity about what happened.
Well, my dad said everything. And then I don't know what they got for this or something. Keep a possession.
Possessed? Sure. So you shot your mom. Was she upstairs or downstairs?
She was walking down, just talking crazy. I was like, shut off. I brought my father. And then my sister, same thing, just got scared. And I shot her through the wall. She grazed, shot her through the head. Grazed, and I was killed her.
And then where did you shoot your sister?
Well, the only time I killed my mom, my dad, and my younger sister.
Younger?
Adlai emphasizes that he's referring to his younger sister, as he also has an older sister, Nancy Jr. Investigators have tracked her down, and the morning after Adlai's interview, they have the daunting task of informing her that
they're all
most
dead
of her
and now she
family
finding this
has
shit
been
out.
killed.
There's really no good way to tell you. So, your mom, your dad, and your sister are dead.
I wasn't expecting them. I was not expecting them.
And unfortunately, I arrested your brother, Adelaide. Our deputies went over there, and your brother was there. And,
This shit crazy,
clearly had signs that there was some things that weren't good. So our deputies went in and they located your mom, your dad, and your sister. So.
Hold on. Where were they in the house?
So it looks like, they were actually found outside. It looks like it happened inside. And
he dragged them outside.
It looks that way.
Where was the initial splatter at?
It's hard to tell because it was everywhere.
I was expecting for you guys to tell me that he's dead, not that they're dead.
It's awful.
I don't know, bro.
I expected one days for you guys to come. I just wasn't expecting it to be my normal family.
Like this, yeah.
Nancy Jr. wasn't the only one who had to be informed of the tragedy. The neighbors who initially called 911 were also told.
Basically, what we can tell you is unfortunately David, Nancy, and
Brielle.
Braley? Yeah.
Wait, what?
They're all dead.
What possessed him to do that shit? Because he was just saying random shit in the police office.
Adelaide?
Adlai, yeah.
Adlai. And I arrested him for the three murders.
Oh, what? Why?
I wish I had more answers.
Brady, not Brady. Brady.
What the happened?
Was it all today?
It looks like they were killed at some point today. We're not exactly sure.
We heard the shots at whatever time
it could have been. It could have been. I mean, there were multiple gunshots to each of them. So we're not sure. So we have to wait.
Each of them?
Why would you not?
Sister?
I know.
So killed his sister?
I know.
So,
the girl?
Just to prepare you guys, okay, the house, it's not good. There's a lot of blood everywhere, just being honest.
As those who knew the Mestres reel from this news, back in Adlai's interview, the detective continues to try and make sense of his story.
Where did you take them after you shot them?
Well, I buried them, so there's like a trail.
Okay.
And then I open the gate, take a right, underneath, and I send them down the trail, and I put them all in the ravine.
And why did you put them in the ravine?
Because I lost consciousness, and you can take pictures. You gotta write some down?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
I feel like you're tampering.
I'm not tampering anything. I'll show you what I'm writing.
Tampering? You killed all three of them.
Okay. Buried in the ravine. Possession. Shot. Try to kill me, try to kill me. I've never seen it.
But I don't know what exactly happened. I just know they're dead. And it's crazy, bro.
In her interview, Adlai's sister elaborated on why he may have been referring to possession in his interview.
And we're having a baby, and he killed off everybody else. It's fucking nuts.
This
Wow.
is ridiculous. Jesus. What a piece of shit. I'm sorry, but what the is wrong with him?
There's a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
It just kept getting brushed off.
Yeah.
My mom kept saying, oh, he's just possessed. He's not possessed.
Yeah, he talked about possession.
It's clear that something else is going on with Adlai, and so the detective attempts to get more information.
Have you ever been to the doctor at all for any type of mental health issues?
Oh yeah, I went to the head for, curse. People used to curse me, and I feel like my family cursed me.
Oh, really?
Like that down. I feel like my family tried to curse me.
And why do you say that?
I don't know, it's just, I always say something to my family, and my voice changed.
Oh, wow.
At the scene, deputies found discharge paperwork from September indicating that Adlai had received help for his mental health.
Telling them to surrender, auditory hallucinations, hearing voices.
Let's make sure we photograph that.
Discharge diagnosis end of September.
They said he's not homicidal or suicidal, so they discharged him.
Well, yeah. Something changed.
Yeah.
So he was hearing voices, men and women voices. That is bizarre. When was that dated? August? No. September 27th, 2024.
That's reliable.
Adelaide is a 24-year-old male admitted to psychosis, presenting with command auditory hallucinations. He states, I'm hearing voices and the women are telling me to surrender to police force and come to my reality, and the men are telling me to kill myself. He stated the voices have been present for years, but he has not paid attention to them. Patients stated that he went to the police to see if they had intelligence about his reality and might be interested in employing him into the police force. He states that he has planned to apply to the police academy after discharge.
Adlai's older sister also had some insight into his mental health.
I mean, did he have any
indications that he wanted to kill him? No.
Yeah, okay.
No.
No, so there was nothing that...
Did he hear voices? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And was he supposed to be taking medication,
Yes.
do you know?
And I'm pretty sure that's why. Because even I started getting on his ass about it.
Okay, like
Because
that he wasn't taking it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'm 100% sure
Is
that's why,
it
'cause they were all
happened?
probably stressing him about that.
I don't know.
My mom had found the pills in the trash. Like his schizophrenic break. It's been in the buildup, but he's been acting normal for months.
Perhaps realizing that the interview isn't going anywhere productive, the detective attempts to take a break.
I gotta go talk to my partner, try to figure out what all happened, and we gotta figure this out, okay? If you need anything, just knock on the door or just say hello, and I'll
He's
come
not
back.
gonna knock on the door. He's definitely not knocking on the door.
All right? Sounds good. Thank you. We'll talk to you soon. Oh, okay. What else would you like to talk about?
Review.
What's that?
Review. Well, you got family try to curse me. Okay. Family try to curse me. Silent Williams convulsions.
Yeah, you wrote that a bunch up there.
Once again, the detective attempts to leave the room.
May you please not alter?
I will not alter it. You'll get a copy of these. You'll get a copy when we're done. Okay?
Despite being left alone, Adlai soon begins to talk to himself.
Fucking Officer Adriel, Bloodline Jesus, that's not me. Period. I ain't no Adriel, no fracker. How about y'all go ahead, pull some strings, let's make the officer the sheriff, let's make it happen. I don't deserve to spend life in prison over a catastrophe. I ain't no Officer Adriel, Bloodline Jesus, no such thing. Jesus was not conceived. You know what y'all believe? Officer Angels, y'all believe there's bloodline Jesus. Retarded.
It's
Officer Magistrate, Admiral Magistrate, matter of fact, Admiral Magistrate. On Dubai, I was on.
The fuck?
As things grow even stranger, Adlai begins directing his ramblings towards someone that no one else can see.
No, that ain't no Adrian. Do not repeat after infractors. Orders. Shit. Big 8. Have the big AD.
I don't know what the fuck going on. I ain't gonna lie. He's blurting out random shit.
Put him in the capsule. Put him in the container. Have a big AD. Orders are orders. So I'm saying, like, can't even do it. So right now, just. You did the 8? You got more detail?
Yeah, he's definitely hearing voices.
Adlai takes a quick break from his monologue to relieve himself in the corner of the room.
Y'all just trying to kill me. Give me life. Honestly, you want to blame it on me? I'm honestly powerless right now.
What the fuck does he see?
After being in the room alone for about 40 minutes, Adlai begins to grow more distressed.
Tell them to unlock the door. I can't. Risho, open the door, please. No, can you just let me out? Look, we got him. Bro, can you just let me out?
Yeah, he's definitely talking to somebody
man? Angel.
that's not there.
Look, he has his own brain. That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
I'm commanding you. What is he doing? Angel, come on. Open the door. Who else is coming? Nobody?
my brain disky bobble. What the fuck this nigga talking about?
What? Why don't you control him?
Adlai's conversation with himself is interrupted as the detective returns.
Are they coming? Or are they just...
Alright, it's Detective Carroll. Go and sit down for me, okay? Alright. So, that's gross. Sorry. You should have told us, dude. We would have took you to the bathroom, bro.
Nigga peed in a bottle?
So here, what I need you to do, man, is just take a deep breath, okay? Okay? We got a lot to do, so just take a deep breath. Okay, you've been yelling a bunch. You doing okay?
May you please release me?
What's that?
May you please release me?
Release you?
From this?
Bullshit. You can't.
So
They can't.
It's gonna be a little while.
You killed 3
Hang tight,
people.
okay?
You think you finna be released?
We have no soldiers here, man. We're all just cops.
Are you gonna send my soldiers?
He's not a soldier, he's a cop. He's a deputy.
Alright, am I gonna spend the night?
You're gonna spend the night probably in jail.
Nice.
Okay? So we'll be
Nigga
back.
talking
but I
about
just need you to
nice.
Simmer down a little bit, okay?
No, I heard it's just a whole bunch of nonsense.
Yeah, it's a pretty rough day, man. You've had a rough day for sure.
Yeah.
So just take a deep breath for me, alright?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Despite the detective's request, Adlai would not be simmering down anytime soon. In fact, this is when things take a turn.
You wipe the camera?
The fuck? Nigga's off the one.
Hey, stop it!
As soon as Adlai escapes from the interrogation room, he heads for the elevators. Alerted by the sound of the wall breaking, it's only seconds before the deputies catch him.
Oh, no.
That wall fucking easy as fuck to break.
Put your hands down. Turn around. We're gonna die by. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
You know, just put him in jail. I ain't gonna lie to you. before he do some dumb shit like that again.
I got it. He kicked a hole through the wall. Jesus Christ. Adlai, what are you doing, brother?
Y'all losing.
No, we don't lose.
I'm gonna have a bunch of energy lit on me. Yeah. Might become powerful.
Well, let's not be powerful
the
now.
Fuck?
Okay? I just need you to relax.
Realizing that the walls
relax.
in the sheriff's office are ill-equipped to hold Adlai, they decide to secure him in a police vehicle. After some cooling down time, Adlai is once again brought inside in order to be photographed, to give a buckle swab sample, and to have his clothing collected. He's then given a temporary suit to wear and is escorted to the vehicle again, and then to jail.
All right, back in the car.
When they arrive, Adlai is led to a holding cell. Before his sister was left to grieve the loss of her family, Nancy Jr. offered some possible insight into what may have sparked this horrific event.
I guarantee you, like they were getting on his ass. He already had some strife with my sister.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Over what?
Just because she's a teen.
Yeah.
But she's a teen.
She's a teen. She's a normal teenager. She has attitude. No, she doesn't. She didn't.
No, none of this was
But
supposed to happen.
Like someone who's schizophrenic and thinks that somebody's out to get him, and she's probably. That's why I asked if the door was broken in, because if she was the first one, I would not be surprised.
I've been a cop a long time, and I've been in homicide for a long time, and this one was definitely one I'll never forget. It was
traumatizing.
It was insane.
Yeah.
When he was initially approached by deputies, Adlai had claimed that his family had rushed him, as was discussed by the deputies who first responded to the crime scene.
Definitely.
That was a dumb story. Oh, they all came at me.
That didn't make no sense at all.
Different places in the house.
Contrary to Adlai's claim, the evidence paints a haunting picture of his family's last moments. The autopsies revealed that David was shot in the arm, chest, and back of the head. Nancy was shot in the back and suffered blunt force trauma to her face, as well as contusions over most of her body. 17-year-old Braley had a gunshot wound to her eye and blunt force trauma to her hand and face. Adlai Mestre was arrested for 3 counts of murder in the first degree, 3 counts of tampering with evidence, extreme cruelty to animals, escape from custody of officers, and criminal damage to property. He has not been convicted or sentenced at the time of this video.
Oh, man. All right, Josh from Mafia. If you made it to the end of the fucking video of cops make the worst decision, no, not decision, but cops make the worst discovery of their lives, which was fucking crazy. He basically killed the fucking mom, the dad, and the freaking sister. He killed all 3 of them. And he killed a dog. Because he said they was out to get him. But that's not that. I forgot what is schizophrenia. I'm pretty sure it's that. It's that. But I don't want to pronounce that. I'm pretty sure it's that. But I'm gonna lie, that's fucking, as a police officer, for that to see, that would be fucking crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That would be fucking crazy. But if you made it to the end of the video, make sure to liking the video and subscribing if you haven't already subscribed. If you have anything, if you want me to react to anything else, let me know. Other than that, I'll see y'all on this video. And yeah, once you subscribe, stay active in all things of that. I don't got too much to say. This video was fucking crazy, bro. This video was crazy as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. But I love y'all, Josh Mafia.
Falling, dreaming, talking.